I was with them for a while, and then my subscription was canceled. They called me over the phone many times, really bothering me to wanting me to resign with them. And finally, I have 2 cars, 2 motorcycles, and I says, okay. And they told me that I could get the premium, the top of the line subscription, which they said offers 1 200 miles towing and 3 100 miles towing a year. That is car, RV, and motorcycles. I said, fine. I pay them for a whole year, I'm fine. I have a VW Volkswagen bus. They call them vanagons. It's a camper. That's what they call them. It's a mobile camper. I have one of those. He broke down in kind of San Diego. It's like 70 miles from me. And I called AAA and I says, can you please go and pick it up and use one of my yearly subscription, for me? They says, okay, we call you back, and then the towing company will call you. Towing company called me half an hour later. The guy says, sir, you have to give me $1,250 from your pocket. I says, what are you talking about? He goes, well, AAA only paid us $500, and this towing costs $1,750. And if you take the $500 that AAA gave us, you owe us $1,250. I says, this is ridiculous. I have a 200 miles once a year and 100 miles once a year with my premium subscription. What are you talking about? Well, sir, I can't call them. So I called them, and the lady says, well, no, she says that your car, your van, considered an RV. And RV, we only pay $500 one time toward the towing cost. I says, well, 72 miles. I Googled it, and it was 72 miles. I says, it's 72 miles. Going rate for towing is $12 a mile. If you add the 72 miles to $12 a mile is $900. Why are they charging us $1,750? She says, well, let me call the towing company. She came back and she says, well, the towing company says we don't go by mile. We go by estimate. We just make an estimate. And the estimate was $1,750. I said, this is not fair. First of all, you never told me that, this $500 we pay toward the camper first. Secondly, I have a premium that offers campers, which is RV, motorcycle, cars, and boats. That's in your subscription manual. And you told me over the phone there is 200 miles one time a year, 100 miles one time a year, and now you're changing it. I mean, they changed the rules in the middle of the fight. And also, why you make a towing company to set the limit? You have to set the limit. And another one is, I Googled, RV has to have a bathroom and a shower. My camper doesn't have a bathroom, doesn't have a shower. And it's not an RV, and it's not a camper. I went online because I'm in a Vanagons group. And I brought it up to the people, and I said, guys, anybody knows about these things? All of them, like 5 people, they told me that AAA Canada doesn't accept Vanagon VW as a camper because there's no bathroom and there's no shower. So AAA just changed the rules as they go. when they call you and they want to you subscribe and pay for their services, they tell you all kind of uh, they give you all kind of promises, and then when you need them, they change the rules in the middle of the fight. I just talked to some guy that he used to work for AAA, and he says AAA is a great company, and I should go to their office and talk to them. I haven't done that. But so far, the way it is, it's just absolutely, I mean, the AAA used to be so reliable, so trustworthy, and now they are a scam artist. They get you to, get the premium or whatever you wanted to get, pay for it, and then when you need them, they change the rules. Well, I don't want other people to go through. I mean, look, especially in California, people drives around. I mean, cars and their vans or whatever is part of their life. Imagine if a lady or old lady or a woman or a young person, I mean, forget about the man. Whatever happened to a man, he can take care of himself. But if it's an old lady in the middle of the highway, breaks down and thinking that, oh, she has AAA and she's okay. And then they come up with all these charges, and the poor ladies in Social Security had to come up with $1,250 for 70 miles over. I mean, we all are consumers. And if we don't take care of each other and back each other up and look after each other, who's going to do that? I'm doing this for others, not for me. I mean, I don't care. I really don't. I mean, somehow I'll get back at them. I make review on social media. I make sure that I heard them on their sales part. But, I'm thinking about the little people that they can't take care of themselves. The little lady that is on Social Security on a limited budget. How can she come up with $1,250 for 70 miles over towing? What's her other option? When she already paid for it in AAA and thinking that they will take care of her if she needs them. This is United States. It's not a third world country. We're not a banana republic. People can't do that to us. Yeah. They have to either, all right, tell the customer the truth, the real law that they have, or don't change the rules in the middle of the fight. They can't do that. If you promise something and you got paid for your services, you have to honor. You just can't change that in the middle of when the customer needs you. It's not fair.